Got it.
Got it.
Got it.
What?
Yeehaw! Hello, everybody. Welcome to How to Kick Flip a Horse, where we play games. This week we're playing Bakto's terrifying cuisine. I almost said terrible, but it might
What?
turn out that way.
Not the
Uh,
goal.
my name is Ivan. I will be running this shit, and I'm joined by my buddies, starting with Jim.
Hey, I'm Jim. I play a character with an unpronounceable name, as usual. I think Uqejibi. Am I Uqejibi? I'm somebody.
Yeah,
Yes.
And
I was gonna say you grow dweeb.
this,
that's also a good one. And I'm like a weird little ox man who smells bad. Tracks.
hell yeah. We're also joined by Ben.
I'm Ben. I'm playing if I remember correctly from last week, Doze Circe, Doze Circe, Doze Circe, Doze Circe.
Sure. If that's what you choose to go by now.
Well, it's Doze Circe, but or Sice? Shit. Oh,
Sice, I believe.
Doze Sice. I fucked it up.
Uh,
My character's Doze Sice, who has details that you can find out about in the first episode.
that's true. I believe this is actually, is this episode 3? I think this is episode 3 of a one shot. Anyways, and finally, we are joined by Joe.
I am Strebijoe Fudge. Fudge. I am formerly a normal human. I ate a cloud, and now I can make people forget who they are for short periods of time if I hug them. And I think I recently CIA'd a war between vegetables and goblins.
Yeah, I also
Yeah, you played the other
encouraged that.
side.
Yeah,
You KGB'd it.
I encouraged it handily. Um,
Indeed.
it worked for my master plans. Oh my
Oh, there's our
God.
man.
Oh, is that he said green room, green room.
Hanging in the green room,
Hey,
Incredible.
not the green room.
Is that the show?
basement.
We're just setting up.
Hell yeah. We're recording. I don't know if you knew that, but where
Just
are you at?
I'm in Birmingham, Alabama.
Oh,
Oh my
Birmingham.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll stay where you are. I'll be there in 7 hours.
We're as close to you as I'm probably going to be. We're in Louisiana tomorrow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, anyone watching this on Thursday, August 10th in Louisiana, go see Ross's show.
Yeah, the band's called Sunrat. We suck. It's going to be awesome.
That's not true. I wouldn't tell people to go to a bad show. Come on.
It's
I
true.
see a lot
He's
has
good
happened
people.
here.
Yeah, it's been a fun time. You came just in time for intros. I guess we're also joined by Ross.
Hey, I'm Ross. I'm not playing anybody. I'm just coming to hang out for a second.
Well, you can describe Doze Sice though.
formerly
Doze Sice?
formerly in control of Doze Sice.
Yeah, formerly in control of Doze Sice. Well, he seems like he's still in control of Giant Skeleton.
Mm-hmm.
So Doze, when I was playing Doze, was very friendly outwardly, but was actually a terrifying sociopath who was using his horrible mental abilities to parasitically and give waves of negative energy to other players. He was a terrifying little fucking owl insect.
Owls.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, right.
He's a supremely unpleasant dude. I'll say that much.
Yeah.
Forgot that
He
that's
made
what he
the
looks
best
like.
dish the first time. I don't give a shit that I didn't win. That was by far the best dish.
Hell
She was
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you get to see what Ben does in the driver's seat
No.
of Doze, and this is How to Kick Flip a Horse. fair.
He's gonna miss it.
How dare you disrespect the anthem?
He's so lucky that it's too long. He's still gonna miss it.
It's only a minute. It's not that long. If we had like credits or like an animated intro, it would be a perfectly fine amount of time. And our friend of the show, DJ Yev, worked pretty hard on this, I'm sure.
It's a great track.
And it's a great track. You guys should cover this.
Yeah, we're gonna play it tonight.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah. The horse gets me every time.
Dude, the way that my Zoom windows are stacked up, this probably is not going to work with my background on, but it made no, that's not going to work. I'll post it on the How to Kickflip a Horse Instagram. There you go. Now you got an incentive to look at that, viewers. You deadbeats, you scallywags. But it looked like you guys were one dude with 3 arms. And a two-tone shirt, but it like your shoulders matched up like perfectly. It was nuts.
That's
I'm
awesome.
glad I was able to stand still.
Indeed.
What was that
You're certainly the most respectful of the gang.
No shit.
Regular human respect. All right, speaking of creatures not in possession of regular human respect, here's the turn order. I believe we were at the top of round 10 of the entree round of Bakto's terrifying cuisine. So that means we start with Uqejibi.
Ah, geez, I might need a recap. What were you?
Oh,
What were you up to?
let's
Remember what I was
see.
I remember
When last we left our heroes, Uqejibi was using the Eldritch Oven, which is down here at room 7. It's a big obsidian
That's right.
rectangle.
I know what I was doing.
All right, cool.
I had summoned a hybrid ash zombie. That,
Right, you stuffed
ghost
a ash
pepper
zombie
DNA.
and a ghost pepper in there, yeah.
Yep, and and jammed that in the pot. And I also have acquired some Belgian ale by nefarious means. So yeah, I think. Let's see, I've got that pepper zombie reducing.
Mhm.
Yeah, maybe I'll pour some Belgian ale in there with it. Give it a stir.
All right. As you stir it, it releases spirits of the damned that scream and wail in otherworldly agony.
I clamped the lid down tight on them. They're not getting out.
Sure. All right. Cool. Great. Keeping the ghosts in. Excellent.
Oh yeah.
All right, so you're doing that. We'll say that's your round. Let's go to Strebijoe, fomenter of not civil wars, fomenter of conflict. I don't know.
Yeah,
my brain is having a hard time.
I think I really left the path of chef in the last episode. I think I might have some potatoes and a couple mushrooms on me at this point.
Yep, that sounds about right.
Yeah, and Belgian what? Belgian. Well,
That was
the,
Bakto's requirements for the entree round are it must be, let's see if I can remember this off the top of my own head. It must be Belgian and sacrilegious, yes.
Oh, cool.
Got it.
Of course, the man on tour on an iPhone.
Hell yeah. It was Zundite.
I had a
So,
very specific plan, so I remember.
What's that?
I just had a very specific plan for my sacrilegious Belgian dinner, so I just remember it pretty well.
if I
Well.
remember properly,
Shouldn't have gone on tour then.
I'm doing the spirit of it. You'll see.
Amazing.
Mistake.
I'm-
going
I
on
actually,
tour.
yeah, I'm gonna in this very small lull. I'm gonna dip out because I think the show's starting. I
All
love
right,
you.
cool. Well, it was
Thank
great
you.
to see you, Ross. Thanks
Fascinating.
for popping in.
Yeah, man.
Enjoy the rest of
Rock
your.
hard
When,
out
are
there.
you, how much longer are you out there for?
I'm out here for another 2 weeks and some days.
Whoa.
Hell
Nice.
yeah!
Woo!
Well,
Rock
safe
and roll.
safe travels, and I hope you have a blast the whole time.
Thank you so much.
Love you,
Love
bud.
y'all.
Love you,
Yeah.
buddy.
For,
See ya.
Bye.
Hell yeah, that was nice.
yeah.
little cameo.
Little cameo, a little pop in at the beginning. Once again, if you're in, did he say New Orleans or just Louisiana?
He was in Alabama tonight, Birmingham, and then tomorrow he'll be tomorrow he'll be in Louisiana.
But did he say where in Louisiana?
No, but sun rot and
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Louisiana
look up
might yield
Sunrise.
results.
If you're,
If you,
if it's Friday in 2023, August 10th, yeah, I said that already. Fuck me. All right, what are you doing, Strebijoe?
well, what happened with the old conflict?
I would say that's up to you guys to decide. I don't recall if the vegetable folk had yet breached the gates, as it were, if they were in open conflict. Do you guys remember?
I thought we were about to enter that.
It was like it was like the Helm's Deep scene,
It could be.
Helm's Gate. I don't remember. Heaven's
Helm's
Gate.
Heaven's
Let's hope
Gate.
it's not Heaven's Gate.
Yes.
So I think that was a different kind of battle.
That is a very different.
Yeah,
Um,
Battle of the Minds.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so then in that case, yeah, I'm gonna say that someone. It's hard to say who. Lets loose the first shot, and the melee begins. The vegetable people descend on the Porcini goblins' stronghold, and it is a brutal conflict indeed. They wield everything from sharpened shovels to fine fencing swords and battle axes and stuff. All the good shit, and yeah, these two forces collide. Every adult and child alike. It's a fucking war.
Doze remarks, "Yes, tear yourselves to shreds."
All right, I'm going to
they're
use this
doing it.
opportunity to run back to the chicken. Since there's
All right.
nobody hanging out with the chicken, I want a big old egg. I want to get one.
Sure.
Running.
All right. So your next turn, you'll be up the hallway. I feel like I should ask you to roll something to get through the lines.
Sure.
Let's have a give me a Constitution.
I put on a United Nations helmet and try to pass through unhindered.
Just cross. You see the red cross? Don't fuck with me. I'm the medic.
Like, my favorite
Tuck a press pass in your hat.
Mm-hmm.
They don't really respect that one anymore, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah.
Is anything really respected in war at this point or ever?
Pretty fair. Yeah, pretty fair.
More war. You said which check? I'm sorry.
Constitution, please.
Ah, my lowest stat.
Unless you want to describe a different way of doing it and
Nope.
use a different one. All right, cool. All right, yeah, you're able to make it through there. Great job. So that'll be your turn, moving out of the Goblin Kingdom, and then that will take us to Doze.
As I walk through, I yell, "Gas, gas, gas!"
Oh God.
Sorry, I just watched All Quiet on the Western Front. My bad.
Okay.
Sure.
I'm a work there.
Doze is still in the skeleton with I believe it's just little nubby legs and
Right.
or I guess really just feet attached to the hips and
Yep.
kind of waddles it and drags
And
itself with big
extra
arms.
long
Yeah,
arms. Yeah.
with its big arms. So riding this, uh Doze, I think, kind of commands the forces to battle.
Sure.
I'm sorry. To battle!
Ba-ba-ba-bam! Yes,
Destroy the mushroomed enemy!
in the guise of Saint Vegeta, the forces of the vegetable kingdom descend with a bloodthirsty madness on the
He's like
goblins.
Vegeta Guevara.
Hell yeah.
Vegeta Guevara. There we go.
Hell yeah, my man.
They
Vegeta
wave,
Guevara for you indeed.
They wave banners depicting pictures of soybeans and Brussels sprouts. Also, banners with crude comic-like drawings of what appears to be people selling books. There's also one of like this. It looks like a saint-like icon, or like you know how like old religious drawings look. One of them dudes doing like a but or like a what about, and also one clearly depicting what we would recognize as a nerd and a gyro, the Greek wrapped sandwich.
Delicious.
That is all because Saint Vegeta is the saint of soybeans, Brussels sprouts, booksellers, apologists, gyros, and academics.
Real Trotsky.
It's you know, I never said the vegetable people were regular or made sense. So yeah, this religious fervor, having one of their great saints return on the eve of their battle, they fight like they can't lose.
Cool.
Is that all you want?
I'm trying to collect mushrooms.
Sure, there's mushrooms. There's mushrooms around.
Yeah. Yeah, I think also truly just like loosing this religious fervor, and then I think in uh looking for an opportunity to uh hmm. Okay, yeah. I think this is how it's gonna have to go.
Let's hear it.
Looking for an opportunity to make an escape effectively.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Don't want to have to just be their god. You know, the way we got what we wanted out of this. Gonna pick up some Brussels sprouts too from my people.
Sure.
And in the battle, we'll be amongst the crowd and loose the skeleton and sort of fall amongst the people and try to make an escape and go towards the.
So you're abandoning and turning loose the bone mech to just run for it with your armload of vegetables.
Yeah, just to absolutely fuck
Are you,
up the.
are you grabbing? So you're grabbing actual Brussels sprouts, not fallen Brussels sprouts vegetable people. Because remember
No,
they
fine. I understand.
they only look like vegetables.
That's fine.
All right,
fine.
cool. Just grabbing one under your arm like a basketball.
Yeah, I like that. That's perfect.
All right, awesome. Let's see. For all that shit, give me a dex save, dex roll, whatever the fuck it's called in this goddamn game. I don't know what anything is. Nice. All right, yeah, you do it. You get down out of there, you get your groceries, and you cut out. The skeleton, the Cyclops skeleton, with your influence, leaving it. Fuck, I don't remember what voice I was doing. Let me mute myself and check one of these real quick.
Fair, I had to check the VOD to know what my voice was too.
If you read his lips, you can win the game.
Win the game?
Yeah.
Wow.
He's
Even if
just
it
like,
wasn't this one, it doesn't matter.
wow.
What horror to be released into the world without my legs or with my legs attached to my arms to make extra long arms.
Mr.
What the fuck
McRae.
is going on?
And he immediately begins weeping again. The stream from his skeletal eye socket unleashes a torrent, unlike the waterfall from before. This seems to have been pent up for, let's say, I don't know, 15 rounds, however long Doze has been in possession of this poor, tortured Cyclops skeleton.
That's sad.
So wait, does it have multiple eye holes?
No, just the one. It's a Cyclops skeleton.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, he weeps and floods the immediate vicinity, which mostly takes out vegetable people. Him being like in the forefront of their ranks.
Whoops.
And then he just his weeping begins to turn into like this wailing, and then just like a yell, just like a mad barbarian's cry.
Aphex Twin.
As he, yeah, sure, it's just a bunch of Aphex Twin comes out of his mouth. And he starts ripping his extra long leg arms around and is just like laying waste indiscriminately. He's getting goblins, he's getting vegetable people, but it is a massacre.
Yeah, Strebijoe stops from the top of the hill, turns around, and it's just like, oops.
Doze would see as walking away. Hey, nice. All right, cool.
he just cross like you pass by Strebijoe and are just like, hey, what's up?
See you later.
All right, see you. Good luck in the next round. Aha.
See you in
I'm about to
Nuremberg.
murder you.
Right.
See you at the war crimes trials.
Oh boy.
All right, excellent. That takes us to the top of round 9, and once again we are on Uqejibi. What have you got going on over here?
Well, I can't just keep stirring this for 9 more rounds now, can I?
That's fair.
19.
Well,
It would be
get
really funny if you did. If you just super committed to the bit of like, nope, still just prepping my ghost pepper farts.
He's like, well, listen to my podcasts.
So yeah, what do we got in the giant refrigerator? I'm gonna take a look over there.
So you had gone there before to acquire that Jabberwocky meat. I don't remember what happened to the butter golem, but I do remember that he got defeated. Yeah, you just squished him, didn't you?
I destroyed him and turned him into a foot.
Yes.
That's what it was. Yeah, you
I
murdered
collected
him
some
and
of the
sculpted
butter.
him. Yep.
I remember now. Okay, now I remember my final meal. But I did think of a potential other meal. I'll have to, by the time it's my turn, we'll talk.
We'll get there. But so yeah, that's where you get the Jabberwocky meat there. You remember there's the unicorn butter in there as well. It also just contains like general stuff that would be in a freezer in a kitchen environment. Frozen vegetables, if you so choose. Frozen meat. Obviously, these things will take a little longer to prepare because they're frozen.
Dishwasher smoking weed.
But like, there's also probably like, I don't know, ice cream in there, popsicles. What's some shit I've got in my freezer? Chicken patties, hash brown patties, spaghetti
Big
patties.
Well, none of that stuff seems too good, but I am gonna.
Dead dove.
Just one. Oh, that's what is that? A Job reference?
Yeah. So
Yeah,
that's
okay.
the development.
Is Arrested Development.
Huh. I don't know what I expected.
It's labeled.
Yep. Be weirder if that's not what it was. All right, cool. So, what meats do you seek? What meats do you seek, traveler?
Well, you know what? I can't resist the urge to lift a little bit of that unicorn meat and maybe stir that in, because maybe the unicorn's sacred too. So maybe it would be sacrilegious to throw a little unicorn meat in my cooking here.
Sure. Do you want to make me some type of intelligence check? I feel like I told you guys about the unicorn butter before, but I might be wrong.
I failed my check on it.
You
That's
told
right.
me that if I had eaten any of it, I definitely would have gone insane or had something else bad happen.
That was the Jabberwocky.
Oh.
Just hit me with the intelligence roll. Nice. All right, I'm gonna give you a twofer because I like what this person whose name I definitely remember, but will say at the end instead of now, wrote. Let's see. Unicorn butter switches the flavor of things to their opposite and sparkles under light.
Hold on. Opposite.
Incredible.
What is the opposite flavor of meat?
Very clearly up for interpretation.
Yeah, I'm not putting that in my own food, but I am definitely setting some aside,
Fair.
like my counter.
Well,
for-
so like, what if you made a dish of cockroaches but covered it in unicorn butter so that it would taste like whatever the opposite of cockroaches is, which I think which is probably like good regular food.
It's not.
I mean-
That's not like pussy butterflies.
It might be pussy butterflies.
What's the opposite of water? A rock.
Fire.
Duh.
So the second thing, Jabberwocky meat. To clarify, whoever eats it becomes unable to speak in a coherent way ever again. It is also highly flammable.
Oh shit.
Unicorn butter?
No, Jabberwocky meat.
Jabberwocky.
Just for
Yes,
That
just
was what
for
I
a
used for my
reminder.
first dish.
Yeah. But I mean, there's I believe 8 more cuts of it in there. 8 more like person-sized cuts of Jabberwocky meat. All out of Momrath, though.
Jim, you're old like me. Do you remember like a 70s or early 80s BBC, like Through the Looking Glass, Alice in Wonderland type of thing that had like a terrifying Jabberwocky in it? It's like very like 70s British fantasy, early Doctor Who type of shit.
No.
Okay. That's just probably a dream I had. Never mind.
Cool dream. All right, so you got
Terry Gilliam made a Jabberwocky movie in 1977, though.
That is probably it.
that's cool. I bet that completely rules. All right, so Uqejibi got your stuff. You found out about the other stuff in the freezer, and now you are back in the. Or well, I guess you would still probably be there. Strebijoe is next.
All right. I could do a thing, but what I'm really going to do is turn around and see if I spot a vegetable person
Yeah.
that is also a Brussels sprout.
Aside from the one that Doze was carrying as they passed you.
No, a actual person sprout, like a vegetable person.
I believe that's what Doze was carrying.
Oh, you're not carrying the actual vegetables? Oh, so you've had my idea as well. Okay. Never mind. I'm going back.
Yeah,
I'm
I
heading.
had that the entire time.
Gotta go get another vegetable guy. I thought you were going to the egg.
No, yes, but then I had the idea of doing two things with one thing. But now
Sure.
I will go. I'm gonna double time it for the egg.
All right, give me a dex check for double time.
Yeah.
I should have been doing that the whole time. That's a good idea. Let you guys try like move 2 spaces at once on a successful dex or something.
Mm.
All right, let's do that from now on.
Here it comes.
We have 9 more rounds. I thought we had 5. Is it 15 rounds or 20 rounds?
I
It was
think it's
20 rounds
but we-
total.
But we have to be done all three, right?
No, this is just the
I
entree round.
failed.
Whoops. Well, so you're moving at single speed, but yeah, you're able to. I mean, take your pick. There's plenty of fallen veggie folk. If you're looking specifically for a Brussels sprout, give me a. What's
No, I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to bite off another chef's oeuvre. I'm gonna keep
Oh, okay.
checking.
All right, cool.
may.
Excellent. Then that is Doze.
I might not be good, but at least I'm original.
Did you you fled to the south, eh? To the room with the utensils?
Unfortunately.
All right. As you enter, the fork says, "Halt! You must answer our riddles."
Yes, 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 yes.
Okay.
You see,
Oh, okay. All right. Sure.
Wrong character.
I don't remember if I had a voice for any of these guys besides the knife. One of us only tells the truth, and one of us only tells lies, and one of these doors leads to certain death, and the other one leads to salvation. What question do you ask us? You also note that the knife is also sort of just leaning against a nearby like wall.
Is he like picking his teeth with a knife?
If he had limbs, he probably would be, yes. And face and teeth and stuff too. Yeah, these are just like, you know, waist height ish tall animated utensils.
Okay. All right. My name is Doze. What's my name?
Damn, he's
Wow. The spoon and the fork kind of like look at you for a beat, and then they just like look at each other, and they turn back to you, and the fork just says,
Get him.
"Nice to meet you, Doze. Answer the riddle." Hey, you got any like snacks or money? Or like, I don't know. What about you got shoes under that weird robe?
I have nothing for you but an introduction. This is not a transaction and was never intended to be. Huh?
No, for sure. We just love it when people answer our riddles. It's like
Right,
kind
no,
of our
I am doing
thing.
that. And I asked, the question is, what is my name? You answered Doze, and he didn't answer. So, hey.
Well, but so which door do you go through though? That doesn't answer which door you go through.
I'd like to get an answer from the spoon first.
The spoon kind of like tilts back as though it were folding arms across its chest that weren't there, and just says, "Hey, go fuck yourself."
What'd you say to me?
Oh, here we go.
Did you say your name was D's Nuts?
Jeez. Oh,
Funny joke. It's a really
I
funny
don't
I
think-
joke.
thought it was, I thought it was pretty good.
hey,
You're on
The,
the
the
Hey,
fork says,
Spoon.
"Yeah, you know my brother, always making jokes, but
hey,
that
Spoon.
is not part of the riddle." I don't think you're not in there.
No, I'm like really far. Like, no.
Anyway, there's 2 doors, right?
Yeah.
Doze will walk towards one of the doors and just watch the fork's face.
Again, they don't have faces. They just have
Oh.
they're just animated giant utensils. No limbs, neither arms, legs, nor features of any sort. Just animated upright utensils with voices.
All right. Doze looks at the door.
There is also
Hey,
clearly displayed signage as well in
Oh.
this room. Because remember, Uqejibi came through
Yes.
here. To the south, it says Eldritch Oven, and to the southeast, it says Recipe Library.
I want to go to Eldritch Oven.
Okay.
How'd you get a
Uh,
reservation?
Try.
know a guy. I know 2 guys actually.
Oh, shit.
I know exactly 2 guys.
Uh-huh.
All right, so next turn you'll be at the Eldritch Oven, and that will be the start of round 8 with Uqejibi.
Is it
GB.
counting down or up? I'm sorry.
It's counting down.
So we have 8 to go.
You have 8 rounds left, yes.
Do we get 0?
By what would be round 0, you should be done.
Is round 1 the last round, or is round 0?
Round 1 is the last one.
Okay.
What do you need another round for?
I don't know.
Wait, 3 and then go, or go on 3?
Yeah.
Always go on 3. It's faster.
I'm not ready for it. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
All right.
Reactions are slow.
Oh. Cool. Uqejibi, what you got?
All right. Let's see. Has no, nobody's come back to the kitchen yet. So I don't really have a ton of options to fuck with people or disrupt their cooking.
Just like making the cockroaches dance on their stations.
That skeleton fucker is real dangerous, though. Where's his prep station?
It's in there. I mean, you know which table he was working at before.
Yeah, I am gonna go see if I can maybe spy around his station, see what kind of equipment he's got there.
It's all standard issue. Like, you guys all have access to the same type of stuff, the same equipment in the area. Only one ice cream machine, for the record.
Just like McDonald's.
But
always
other
good.
than that, there's, you got, I don't know, mixing bowls and stuff like that. You've seen cooking shows.
All right. I am going to go and taint the ice cream machine with unicorn butter.
Oh,
Whoa,
wow.
all right.
That's sick. I like that.
Twisted.
What's the opposite of cream?
Disgusting.
Sand? I'm gonna go with sand.
Glass.
Ooh,
Glass.
pre-sand.
Hi.
Was that solid sand?
That rules. I'm gonna say, since you're just in here by yourself, you can just do that unimpeded. Just rub it all on the inside. Great job. And if you guys were planning on doing ice cream for your desserts, be good sports and
Yeah, I don't. No.
at least make me an
Strebijoe.
intelligence save.
Strebijoe has no idea.
All right, cool. All right, excellent job, Uqejibi. That takes us to Strebijoe.
Strebijoe thinks to himself, well, the opposite of cream certainly isn't Eric Clapton. I'm going to continue to the great chicken because I assume that most, if not all, of the goblins are not there to hang out.
Sure. Make me a intelligence check. That's what perception's based on, right?
Sure. I'm an idiot.
As you enter their room,
let's find out how
see what you
dumb I
can
am.
discover. Oof.
I failed. What's happening?
All right. So as you enter the room, what you see in the giant chicken coop is the giant chicken slumbering peacefully. There does not seem to be any sign of any of the goblins that had previously attended to the sleeping giant chicken. There is, however, a ladder still propped up against its side. It's laying with its head down, its eyes are closed, and there is the faint glow, faint blue glow coming from under its ass.
I'm heading for the ass.
Okie dokie,
I'm trying to steal that egg.
Trying to steal that egg. Do you remember what the goblin that you got out of the room and talked to before said to you?
Be quiet. Don't wake up the chicken.
Do you remember why he said that?
Because he goes crazy?
Because it crows so loud it will make your head explode.
Oh, well then,
So you may have to put
Right.
some more rounds into this endeavor to do it successfully.
Okay. So if I wake up the chicken, it'll crow. If I try to steal the egg.
Well, I imagine the second one depends on what method you employ to attempt to steal it. But if it wakes up, I don't know. I think depending on circumstances, certainly if it's awoken by a stranger taking its egg, it will do something. And deadly sound aside, it is also a giant chicken.
Well, the chickens like mushrooms, or does this chicken like mushrooms, or perhaps butter?
I bet you could find out.
You should wake
Yeah,
it
I'm
up
gonna try
and
to
offer it
feed the
mushrooms.
chicken various combinations of what I have on me to see if I can distract it while I take the egg.
All right. Make me a dex save then.
Sure. Too dumb to live, too dumb to die. That one.
All right. Excellent. With an out one then. Excuse me. Yeah. You so you offer it what? Just like a loose handful of buttery mushrooms.
Yeah, just to be like, hey, bud, and then I like give it a little scratch under the chin on its waddle, and try to distract it with some yummy foods to rip it off.
Sure.
But I put it just far enough away that it has to kind of get up.
All right. So if you're treating it tenderly at first and just offering it the mushrooms, with the mega success,
We're doing the treat.
I'm gonna say it does. It like T-Rex style opens one eye right next to you. And
Small
you see it's like neck ruffles up just a little bit as though it's about to belt one. But then it smells the buttery mushrooms and sticks its great big beak into your hand and just kind of like chomps them up.
Good
Uh,
bread.
and then it like does that chicken head sideways move, and goes, let's see, it's the same one I just used, whatever, it just goes,
Oh, I have an idea.
and
I'm gonna-
it is still quite loud, so I am going to need you to make a Constitution save.
Sure.
You are so lucky that that thing didn't bacaw.
No, that's okay.
All you got was a cluck cluck.
I don't know how I got in this game. I win.
All right, so the this cluck shakes you to your bones. You feel your knees almost go spaghetti like, but your constitution, the constitution of a regular human man from the planet Earth in the year 2002, sustains
Right.
you
I
through
love-
this near deafening shockwave of
I
sound.
love Stand by Eminem. Hold on. I'm gonna hug the bird.
Yeah.
I would like to employ my magical powers of making it forget who it is.
Oh shit. Oh fuck.
Nice. Let's fucking go, dude.
All right.
This
yeah,
can wait till
you're
next turn too. This is a bit of a long
yeah,
turn.
for sure. Yeah, you're in there.
What's up?
'Cause
You're
my goal
hugging,
now is-
hugging the big
my
chicken.
goal is to through chicken amnesia, basically ride the chicken into the game show kitchen and have it lay an egg right into the old food trough.
Let's see. All right. We'll see further rounds down. Next is Doze. Doze and the Eldritch Oven. Would you like me to reread the label on the oven, the helpful signage?
Yeah. Please do.
Excellent. The label on the obsidian stove says Bakto's Obsidian Oven, proprietary recombinatory demolecularizer and air fryer.
Yeah,
Insert
BRB, 30
item.
seconds.
Sure. Insert item 1 into slot 1. Insert item 2 into slot 2. Cook as desired for 2 rounds. Remove new recombinatory demolecularized or air fried item 3 from slot 3. Beware, improper maintenance will certainly lead to ash zombies. For more information, contact Jensen Hung Corporation 1-888-888-96 Theta. Only valid in Mortanius system. Extra system operation voids warranty. And I believe Uqejibi did something to determine that that is not where you guys are.
Is it in good maintenance? Can I tell?
Yeah, I mean it's working. It shows signs of recent use. In fact, it may even be preheated.
Cool. We're gonna throw that Brussels sprout guy right in there. We're gonna
All
air
right.
fry that Brussels sprout man.
Not even gonna combine him with anything, just using it as a regular air fryer.
Yeah.
Love
That's
it.
the goal.
Brilliant. All right,
you've
yeah,
had air fried Brussels sprouts before, right?
yeah, you're not
They're
wrong.
good. Fucking
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Even
I
if they're
like to do
men,
roasted,
meat.
roast them up with maple syrup and mustard on them.
Ooh. What kind of mustard? Yellow?
Spicy brown.
Spicy. Yeah, no, okay. Nice. Honestly, I feel like you could even you could do like a little bit. I feel like I want
You could probably get away with yellow.
I want the spicy brown sounds nice. Spicy brown
Yeah.
sounds very good for that application.
You
I
could
feel
get
like I
this.
want a
You
little
could
bit
get the
more
spice
acidity.
from somewhere else, though.
No, but spicy brown's a good. You know what? Horseradish.
Yeah,
Horseradish would fuck there. Anywho,
yeah, you're not wrong. Hell yeah,
no, we're just gonna throw them in there. We're not gonna combine them with anything.
amazing. So that'll only take 1 round. So next round you're gonna have a nicely air fried Brussels sprout man.
Cool.
It's a great big oven. All right, cool. That takes us to the top of round 7 and Uqejibi. What you got?
Yeah, we're running out of cool stuff to do.
20
Let's
rounds.
see,
a
I already
lot.
added some Belgian ale to my ghost peppers and ash zombie stew. already got up to some mischief.
Yeah.
Let's see. What was that incoherent shit? That was the Jabberwocky meat, right?
Yep. The Jabberwocky meat
All right.
causes whoever eats it to become unable to speak in a coherent way ever again.
I'm gonna go around to the station and
highly
rub some of that on everybody's tasting spoons.
Wait, what are you putting?
He's a bad kid.
Oh no,
He's a
terrible.
bad kid.
You're putting unicorn butter on the tasting spoons?
No, that
Jabberwocky
would be
meat.
great too.
Jabberwocky. That's what I have, right? I have a Jabberwocky steak that I got from the freezer.
You did grab one of those. Excuse me. All right, excellent. Yeah, I guess I'll just give you guys a chance to spot that when you get back.
Cool.
Great. Then that will be Strebijoe next.
All right, I'm hugging chicken.
Oh yeah, hugging the chicken. All right, you hug. Get out here, G-Force. I don't care about your driver availability. You hug that chicken, and as the minutes pass, you see its sort of its eyes glaze over with a sort of dullness, like, you know, chickens aren't like known for their spark of wit or anything, you know what I mean?
Right.
But he goes like as blank faced as a chicken could possibly be. Yeah, just kind of sits there. Can you read to me the description of your memory loss ability?
I don't know if that is part of my character sheet because you told it to me after I gained it from eating cloud bread.
Did I write it down?
So as far as I know, if I'm
There's so
holding
many
a chicken,
rolls. There's
if
so
I'm- if
many
I'm-
20 rolls.
if I'm holding somebody, apparently I can make them literally forget who they are. And my whole purpose of this was
Yeah,
to make the
the
chicken
mutant
forget.
can erase a creature's recent memory. To use this mutation, the mutant must maintain physical contact, blah, blah, blah. During this time, concentrate. Yeah, you can. So you can erase up to 24 hours of the creature's most recent memories.
So the chicken would still react.
And you can just
no matter what I would do.
make it forget its last day.
So really, even if it would have no effect. Basically, I wanted him to forget that it was a chicken and that it could scream. So that seems to be an impossibility at this point.
Well, I mean, you can just make him forget what he was doing. Maybe he only laid the egg today.
All right, let's take a chance.
If they're laying an egg, is it a he?
I mean, who knows how things like that work in this universe?
Fair enough. You know what? You got me there. You got me there.
This non-gendered chicken.
All chickens are boys to me. I don't know how to explain it, but they are.
All right, so I guess
Going to
then
coop
what I
with the
should do
boys.
is I don't think I can succeed in writing this chicken as a friend to the studio, so I'm gonna just try to pinch the egg, I guess, and hope for the best.
All right. Yeah. So, as luck would have it, the egg was laid today, and so erasing the previous 24 hours of this chicken's memory causes it to forget that it has laid this egg, and it stands up. Rather suddenly. Make me a Constitution check.
Sure. I was totally gonna do like a Raiders of the Lost Ark, like grab the idol with a better sand thing.
Wait, did you already? What is this con? Whatever.
That
I
was
don't
to
remember
not
what.
die. That was not
Gotcha.
to die.
Oh,
when
that was
chicken
the.
yelled at me.
Yeah. Sorry.
I barely passed that one.
Nice. All right. So yeah, you're knocked away from it, but you're not like knocked prone or anything. You don't take any damage. And as the chicken stands up, you see what was under its butt and what was causing this blue glow. And it's an egg shape, but it's like excuse me. Looking into it is like looking into a prism within a prism within a prism. You see countless realities and myriad potential realities projected in strange oblique angles across and within and seemingly behind and above simultaneously, occupying more dimensions than the mind of a regular human man from 2002 planet Earth, North America would be able to realistically perceive accurately. But you can tell that this is some cosmic shit. This is in fact a cosmic egg. This information comes unbidden into your mind. This cosmic egg, as the goblins told you before, contains an unborn dimension. And an individual with sufficient willpower might be able to force their will upon this dimension. And if eaten, it is highly nutritious.
All right, I hoist the egg onto my shoulder and walk.
It is a great big egg. Yeah. Shoulder, yeah.
I carry it like a keg on my way back to the.
Sure.
the
Back to
old-
the store.
For some reason,
I'm
an
gonna
Isaac
get my
Asimov,
deposit back.
some Isaac Asimov stories running through my head, but I don't really remember what. And carrying the egg back to the game show.
Sure. All right. Excellent. Then that will be Doze next.
Did
I
Asimov that was a really unfortunate creep? Never mind.
They all are.
That doesn't narrow it down at
Science
all.
fiction writer.
Hey.
Your pick.
It's Ursula Le Guin or creep.
I would like to get back my Brussels sprout man,
Yep.
and then I'll move over here.
He's in there. He's crispy. He's
Oh,
he's
God.
he's crispy delicious.
Like
That's
full
what we're
blood
looking for.
and guts are all in there and everything.
Like like his outside probably peels off like a Brussels sprout would
Oh,
if
yeah.
you peeled it, but then like one maybe two layers down there's like flesh.
So I imagine that it's like actually kind of like chicharron, you know?
We got haggis.
Yeah, sure. That's probably pretty close.
Oh wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, great.
What's over here?
What's over where?
Oh, this area.
You can't get there from that direction. You'd have to go out and around. You'd have to go 6, 8 to 9. But that's the meat pie room with the skeleton king who turned Strebijoe's foot into a pie that broke off.
Right.
Okay.
He's been 1 foot stumping it this whole time.
All
right.
Should eaten that pie.
Okay,
though.
so I cannot go that way, so I guess I return.
All right. I think this extra line is meant to indicate the size of the room. I don't think that's supposed to be a hallway to nowhere. I know that's kind of how it looks. But
Okay.
there's a little consistency in the way that the rooms are spaced based on their size, but kind of falls apart on the top right and most of the right side. Never mind, I don't know what I'm talking about. It's use your imagination. Okay. So you're just going back to. So as you enter the room, the fork and spoon stand in your way, and they say, "Halt, traveler! You must answer our riddles.
Oh man, I could hang out. with
One
you
of us
all day.
will only say the truth, and one of us will only tell lies. And one of these doors leads to certain doom, and the other salvation.
Doze
What
gets up
question will you ask us?"
Doze gets up real close to the spoon and
Uh-huh.
says, "Which door's safe?"
He says, "Oh, I wouldn't go through any of those doors. It's all bad out there. There's talk of a war. There's monsters and stuff. I don't even know."
And he turns to the fork. "What do you say?"
Yeah, no, what he said. It's bad. There's like a demon guy running the place.
Oh, you got stuck.
Hey, you got any money on you?
I'm not paying you.
Can I borrow like $5, $10 maybe?
Okay.
Yeah, give him $10.
I already made my. Well, you know what? Actually, could I make a dex roll? See if I can move another space here.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, bro, that's the wrong window that I'm looking at.
You mean you don't want to objectively waste your turn?
I clicked the button, nothing happened. Oh wait, that's because there's another window.
Submit. You must submit.
I also like to like try and click on the Zoom screen instead of the one in the browser.
Yes.
I do it almost literally every time. All right, great. Yeah, you succeed. You get down there to number 8 is the recipe library. Yeah. This room is, well, I'll tell you about this room on your next turn.
Cool.
How's that sound?
I love that.
Great. All right, that takes us to the top of round 6. How late are we feeling about going? I know we started substantially late tonight, and for that I apologize.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got enough big shit happening tomorrow. We might want to pause it here.
Yeah, that's
No.
fair. All
That
right,
means I
cool.
get to play Baldur's Gate 3.
Nice. How is it so far?
It's great.
Nice.
I'm. Should I do it? Should I give Wizards of the Coast money?
I'm a
How do I
fighting
steal it?
guy, so I like it was like a given to me, and like I.
Oh no, I'm not trying to shame you. I'm saying, like, is it super awesome? Like, if it's super
Larian's
awesome, I
did a
think
really
I could
good job
swallow a
with
shit
this.
sandwich. What's
Did
that?
you play Divinity Original Sin 2?
No.
Oh, play that first.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry. Like play Divinity 2 first, and if you're like, damn, this game fucking rules, then go play Baldur's Gate 3 because Larian just like took everything they learned from Divinity 2 and molded it to 5e, and it's great.
So is Baldur's Gate is a 3 is effectively a Fallout 3 situation, where since Baldur's Gate and Baldur's Gate 2 is 20 years old.
Oh yeah.
No, I
And
think
they went
actually
they
do
went from top down to 3D, right? Or to
Oh, actually,
third
that's
person.
kind of no. It's still top down, kind of isometric.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, as is a Divinity.
I thought the new Baldur's Gate was like real time though.
No, it's like
No?
turn based. I mean, it's
Oh.
real time and like you move around on a map in real time, and then like if you encounter enemies, it then enters turn based combat.
Oh, I mean,
That's how Divinity works.
obviously you've actually played it, but I could have swore I saw like what looked like dude running around and then dude immediately fighting like a, I don't know, beholder or something, wolf or something. I don't know.
Oh,
Huh.
something. As long as you're fighting, that's all that matters.
As long as you're
While
focused on
we're
the
still
baby.
recording,
Fair. We are.
yeah,
Accidentally.
Ross's tour dates.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. The 10th is Gasa Gasa in New Orleans. The 11th is the Compound in Houston, Texas. The 12th is the Chess Club in Austin, Texas. The 13th is Andy's Bar in Denton, Texas. 14th is the Whittier Bar in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And 15th is Vino's in Little Rock, Arkansas. And that should take us through to the next one of these. But if it doesn't,
Hell yeah.
16th is the High Tone in Memphis, Tennessee.
Hell yeah! Well, thank you for looking that up, Jim. And if you're happen to be watching our YouTube and be in one of those places, go to Ross's show and also like, I don't know, say hi to us. We got this YouTube thing. We got the Instagram. I don't know. Pick a spot. Just say hi. Don't be a freak about anything, unless you really, I don't know, unless it's cool too. But
only be a freak about shit that's cool to be a freak about.
Yeah, you know, walk
2002
that
tightrope.
walk that tightrope on our behalf. All right. Anyways, yeah, this is another one of these kickflip horse Bakto terrifying roll for terrorists. Look it up. You know how words work. You know how fucking God. My brain.
What happens when people don't stand in the hand?
Look at him go! Oh, I love it! Ooh!
One of these days I'll get the shorter version.